Welcome to the beatsnchill podcast. Your boy Hometown. Of course, to my right, I got Jazz. To my left, I got DJ Raul the Fool, Tyree in the building, Ace, Daniel in the building. We all here, episode 148. We got some nice topics to talk about. Definitely after yesterday, dropping that list. Sports, we want to talk about LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. That's clearly been like the weirdest thing going on in sports right now. Also, Juju Watkins tears an ACL. They went kind of, yeah, right. Music, Cleo Soul performed in New York. Of course, we got our top 20 artists in Tampa to look out for in 25. New Tyler Nardwar interview, Mick Jenkins interview, and new music releases. Shout out to our bro Gats with the new White Bronco record featuring Reason. I don't know, did we talk about the Saba and No ID album last week?
We didn't.
We didn't? All right. New Saba and No ID album.
Oh, I listened to that.
And also Will Smith just dropped a new album as well.
Listen to that too.
So, and then of course we got, just news and funny shit with Jess Hilarious with The Breakfast Club, debacle. Ashton Hall, the new daily routine guy, and other shit. Or Pop Balloon goes to Netflix. So where we want to start? We want to start news and funny, music, sports.
It's morning time, so we can start with Ashton Hall's morning routine.
So first of all, he was a former college football player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that like a facade, the whole thing? Like the whole G-Wagon, assistants and all of that? Is that just
I don't know. I think it's his real life.
Yeah.
But I do think he's like making fun of himself somewhat. I think it's like kind of like satire. I don't think it's 100% like, I don't think he's super serious.
Yeah.
With the whole
As of now, I seen one video he was talking about like, yeah, Mr. Beast, we know you make 10 million, but we can get you more. It was like a fake phone call. It was like, I think he's aware now.
Yeah. Okay.
That shit's still funny.
But yeah, that Saratoga water is cheap.
Saratoga.
Why you had to say it like that?
They got a deal with Saratoga.
Talking about dipping your face in Saratoga. All you need is a little bit of Publix Purified.
Oh my God.
That's all you need.
Wow.
And then it's the girl hands that assist with bringing them fruit or something. It's like, thank you. Like he made sure that was the only time he speak in the video. Thank you.
I thought it was gonna be a thing because the hands be white, so I thought like they was gonna pull up on the you know how it go.
The way I see
That nigga
it,
dipping
bro.
his face in sparkling water. That's crazy. Cold sparkling water.
Yep.
That's the crazy part.
Got
I could dip it in the water, but you,
No shit.
shit may
about
burn,
the
bitch.
time frames? They seem so short.
that shit be funny.
Like
Nah,
5
the
minutes.
shit was when he
5,
grabbed
3.
the bottle of water and then he dropped
It, he like moved his fucking
moved his foot, and then there's like already a camera down there.
Yeah,
Like,
that
come
shit
on,
was
man.
funny.
What are we doing?
It was one of him diving. He was like, yeah, I was really in the air for 4 minutes. This motherfucker is comical. That's some
No.
funny shit.
No, nigga.
I fuck with it.
It's
But
funny when
that
he
motherfucker
start-
be running. That motherfucker's an athlete for
Yeah.
sure. That motherfucker be running, bitch.
Nah, but he was shooting basketball, and at the end of him shooting basketball, you see him walking over to hand him a big ass like thing of watermelon.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Bro, that y'all didn't see that?
I didn't see
part?
that one.
He has a lot of videos.
Yeah. Motherfuckers
Bro,
get me.
this nigga's shooting, horrible shooting, but he's just like shooting bitches, and then he get up and walk over. You see his assistant walking with this big ass slice of watermelon, and it's like, but you don't see him eat it. It's just like, nigga, what? Like, who's bringing you watermelon while you
Playing
doing
basketball.
shots?
A god.
Hey, for what it's worth.
Ice cold piece of watermelon while you sweating.
What?
That's some family reunion.
Take
You
some
know
watermelon.
playing.
I've been outside. Oh man.
You done ate a little bit. You start playing. I'm tired. Chick soda. Oh, that's good. Watermelon. Man. This is the most hydrating fruit ever. It's 95%
You
water.
don't got to worry about it dripping anywhere because you outside. Just
Oh my
Your hood, and nigga stand over, eat the watermelon like this. You gotta lean over, eat the watermelon. So it don't drop on your clothes.
get that shit on your fit.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with that.
You
But
gonna
she was
rub
funny though.
watermelon
Yeah.
on your face?
Yeah.
Then other people start doing routines.
Copying them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I seen
That's
that.
funny.
No.
To me, it ain't no different from that nigga that was going to Target and buying shit.
Yeah.
I think he did.
I think he came and
I
made
think
a video
they say
too.
he came back out of retirement.
He had
after
like
that shit.
shorts and some.
he stopped doing it?
jeans on,
I don't know if he
and
stopped,
stuff.
but I think people stopped paying attention, and I think he
didn't
probably
he
copied
stop
him,
doing it
and
'cause of
people
the
like, "Oh, he
Drake
back,"
music?
type shit. It's like,
Didn't Drake music used to be on his
Yeah, he
videos?
Yeah.
used Drake music all, but remember that shit happened with like UMG and like.
Yeah, I think that's
fucking
why he had
whatever.
kind of.
oh
Disappeared
yeah,
for a little
they
bit.
took all his TikToks. But I think UMG back on. You could back on. You could UMG back on TikTok and shit, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, oh, this is just an elevated version of what he was doing.
No.
This nigga was going to Target. This nigga has a G.
I wonder what time you go to sleep.
Like-
Waking up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You can get a lot done.
Well,
you do
shit,
wake up.
I saw one where you went to sleep. I think it was like 7:30.
Damn, that's crazy.
Crazy as fuck. Still
like-
light outside today.
Prime time gaming for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
I go to sleep at 7:30.
You go to sleep at 7:30?
I would go to sleep at
No, do
7:30.
you? No, would you?
Sometimes.
Nigga sounded real.
I'll
12
go to
years
sleep
old
right now
just
if I could.
I get off at like 6:30. I'm like,
You ain't going to sleep at no 7:30.
nigga, what? It just
hour
I
after
work
you got
from
off-
Hey, man,
home.
Jazz,
I
you
can
know-
go right to the bed.
Do you wake back? What do you just sleep through the night?
Oh no, I will sleep for like 2 hours.
Nigga, that's a nap.
nap.
But I could if I wanted
Captain,
to.
no,
I
you
have a
couldn't, man.
reason why I have
You
to
would
get
not-
up in
you-
2 hours.
What time you wake up?
I wake up at like 6 in the morning, 5
Yeah,
in the
sleep
morning.
for no 11 hours. You ain't sleep for no 11 hours. You gotta doo-doo. You gotta eat. You gotta do a lot of shit after you get off work. Then you go
I
to
used to
sleep.
do that shit. I used to come home from school, man. You know
I
what?
work from home.
And then I get up. It'd be 9
I
o'clock.
be doing that shit on
When
the
you gonna
clock.
cook?
I cook during my lunch break. I work from home.
Oh.
Just do that shit on the clock. Let me get paid for this.
Tyree ain't worked a regular job. In
Yeah,
years.
My boy said I'm a freelance.
I mean, I don't fucking sleep. I know a motherfucker sleep. I got a sleep schedule. No fuck, I be on time. What time y'all got here today?
Oh Jesus!
I said I was gonna be late, so I can't say shit.
Right, what time you punched in? Damn.
Hey, you talk about Breakfast Club with Jess Hilarious?
No, not yet.
That shit was good, man.
That was. I think that worked to their benefit. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, hey, man, to me, it's always beneficial to just fucking say how you feel
Yeah.
and put it out there. Because
Keep going.
no, I was gonna say holding that shit in, nothing would have got solved.
How
Nothing
long
would have
is
got
she
resolved.
working with them?
Probably been like a year now.
Yeah.
But it's just like I think the way, in my opinion, the way her getting there and the way everything went didn't work to her benefit. Like they did the guest host, then they picked her. She got pregnant. She was there while she was pregnant. Then she went on maternity leave, and it was like they got somebody else that do your job a little better. You know what I mean? Well, the audience liked them better. So
Yeah.
you get back, they can't be like, oh well, get the fuck up out of here. It's like, I don't really work like that. I mean, because at the end of the day, you signed a contract. You got a job. You ain't about to lose your job.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I think they did nice by her because I know in some places they would have fired her ass for that Instagram live shit and say, get the
Yeah,
fuck
the
up out of here.
Instagram live shit was.
They was like, get the fuck up out of here.
I thought she was fired.
Nah.
That's why she
Me
did.
too.
That's why she did it. Yeah, me too. But then I thought about like what Tyree said. She got a contract.
She got a contract. So it was like,
Yeah.
They ain't about to, because I know they had to pay her.
Yeah. And the other girl, she's like a producer. on the
producer. Yeah,
show.
she came from TMZ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
she's pretty
So
good.
that's why she know all that shit about the news and how to deliver it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she know how to
And
give out information.
Jess say she handpicked her to like
Yeah.
whenever she's not there to do it. But she said when I got back, it's like, all right, nigga, I'm back.
Yeah.
Move
That's
around.
like me leaving for like 2-3 months and y'all find somebody else. If she better than me,
But if you pick the girl
that too.
and then you be like, all right,
But it's one of them things where it's like Jess may have suggested her, but this is iHeart, and iHeart has to hire who they want to hire. They don't give a fuck who Jess
Pick.
want for a pick for real.
That is
They say
true.
this girl works here, she's good. We seen her. Oh, you suggest her? All right, cool, yeah. But bitch,
That
we
just
gotta
adds
hire her.
on.
We cut the checks. Jess, you ain't cutting
Yeah.
the checks. We don't give a fuck
That's
who you
true.
suggest
that's
for real.
true. I mean, that's what Charlamagne was saying. He was
And
like,
I-
man,
and I
we
feel
don't
like
know
that
what
was
the hell going on. We
That's
don't
like
know.
a slight. You saying like
I never pick
I
somebody
chose you
to
for
say
this. I chose you. Bitch, what do you mean? You like
no. See,
okay? Like
That's
all right, now.
crazy.
You doing a little too
Yeah.
much.
I would never pick a replacement. Mm-mm. Just because of shit like that.
You don't pick one.
Y'all find her, and I'll say my shit on the side.
Can we, like, how would this show be with two girls on the show?
I don't know.
She would love it.
Would I?
Oh,
Depends.
snap. You be all about
It
women
really
empowerment.
depends. It really depends.
Depends, yeah. Well, she was like Tyree. Like a girl
I
version
fuck
of
with
Tyree.
a girl Tyree.
I don't
She
think so.
probably be cool.
I don't think so. I don't think y'all like a girl version of Tyree.
Really? Why?
Nah.
What's the girl? You ready
Because
to
I
fight
got a lot of
bitches?
opinions that I don't say and a lot of ideas I just like.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
A female or a woman version of me wouldn't hold their tongue and they'll say some stupid shit. And I'd be like, so I don't give a fuck. Like,
That's cool.
what you gonna do about it? I'm a girl. You gonna argue with a fucking girl? Because if I was a girl, I'd say some shit like that. I would bait somebody into an argument and be like, you wanna argue with a fucking female? Like, what fucking you a bitch? I would do that. But because I use it as my advantage.
That's hilarious.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
That's what, yeah.
I fucks with that though. That's the
Yeah. I think if we had any type of girl versions of us on this show, I think it'd probably be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
A girl version of Raul would be bad.
What?
I don't think so.
Shit.
Oh my god! I feel like a girl version of Raul would be so mean.
But girls
So
are fucking mean.
Girls are mean.
Girls
That's
are
true.
fucking
Girls
mean.
are mean. But Raul girl version, I think, would just be at a different level of me. Because he be
She
making
just-
fun of folks outside.
Girl version
like,
of Derek podcast would be 4 hours long, bitch.
the yap attack.
A heavyset woman.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh
I
man.
gave me 4 hours.
But you seen Jess Hilarious and they did
A music video.
to the Brandy shit.
To Boy's Mine.
The job is mine.
And they said the job is mine. That
Yeah.
shit was funny.
That was funny. Yeah,
That shit was
cool.
hilarious.
Job is mine is crazy.
And on top of that, I think Lauren LaRosa got she got a podcast now
Yeah,
with
she got
Charlamagne shit.
Yeah.
That's
So-
cool.
Because she's articulate. She could talk well. When she's talking, I'm like, okay, I'll listen to this shit.
But she's like a media professional.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah.
And Jess is just, she's just more of an entertainer.
Comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So.
Even that shit before they said she can't read. Well, yeah, that shit funny.
Shit.
That shit funny.
Shit funny as
Because
hell.
everybody can read, but it's different when you like, hey, Tyree, I want you to read the fucking news.
Like, read it well.
Yeah, like, nah, bitch, I know what the fuck the words say, bitch. I can tell you what to say it. But like, you want me to read this bitch on the airways?
Yeah.
With my finger.
That's a lot of pressure, man. Reading out loud. Anybody?
But it looked like lately it's been both of them there. And the shit been good because Lauren's able to fucking do what she do and then Jessica fucking make the joke.
Oh, they're not getting rid of Lauren. They say, oh, this is good. This is our new. This is like you need that. I don't know. Everybody a little rough around the edges. You need that one that's like professional. She know how to get everything done. Like, this is about the books. Even when they was doing shit with Diddy, her reading like the lawyer notes and shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. She was reading it without jokes and shit like that. It was like it made sense.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
I'm glad it worked out. You know what I'm saying? They made the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast Club is all about like that moment and shit like that. It's always been like that. Shit been going on up there forever.
Yeah.
So they got their moment, and I think they needed that to kind of reignite whatever was going on because it was kind of stale.
Yeah. Side note, I said there's a YouTube video I think y'all should check out. It was like the failed rebrand of Charlamagne the God.
It's funny.
Yeah. It's interesting, I would say. But
Failed rebrand. What they said he was trying to do.
Oh, he definitely rebranded. Did it fail? I don't know, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch
Like,
it.
what's the whole like
this is kind of
mental
just
health?
You remember that motherfucker was
Yeah.
sniffing chairs?
Oh yeah,
Looking at
yeah,
people with titties and shit like that?
yeah. I definitely remember that.
Yeah. Like, I already know what's in the video. I ain't even watching it. I've been watching that shit. That motherfucker was doing some
That nigga sniffed J-Lo chair as soon as she got up.
like
what's this news reporter thing he was talking about with Donald Trump?
All right, so it was Donald Trump and a bunch of other White House, basically people from his cabinet, probably at least like 10, 12 people.
Yeah.
And then they invited, it was using an app called Signal. And that's like where there was group messaging. And they invited a journalist in there by accident. And they were talking about bomb strikes to Yemen, when they was going to do it, who they was going to bomb or whatever. And the journalist was like, oh, this shit is a joke. Until the bomb strike actually happened. And he goes, oh, this shit is not a joke. All this shit they've been saying is legit.
That's cool.
So it's just a big breach of security. So one thing they were saying is like, if this happened to anybody else, if anybody else would have did this, they would have been court-martialed and jailed because this is a big security breach. So they're like, well, what's about to happen now? Because this is like immediate, like president and his immediate cabinet.
So you think are they saying like the reporters in the wrong?
Nah.
I
They're
was
just
thinking
saying
they
like,
added him
them
to
niggas
chat.
is incompetent because Trump be picking niggas that like the homies.
Right.
They ain't picking real people that like know their job and shit.
Right,
Yeah.
This gonna get TikTok banned. This is what's gonna get TikTok banned.
What?
Because all the discourse about this shit happening on TikTok and all this about shit, this is what's gonna get TikTok banned for sure.
You're like, we want y'all to stop talking about
Stop this shit. Stop this information.
Stop this shit.
Yeah, like fuck no. We fucked up. Sorry.
That shit was crazy though, man.
That's
like I was
wild.
like, people been talking about this. I knew it was like wild, but then like people have been talking about this whole week.
Yeah. Have y'all? I mean, just from the new administration, have y'all felt any like direct impacts yet?
Kind of.
Yeah, like whether it's employment. I mean, I think the biggest or the most common thing is maybe groceries, right?
Eggs
them
is
shit's been
$8.
expensive.
Like the fuck? Eggs is $8.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Crazy.
So they're going down a little bit, I think. But this nigga yesterday in Walmart, he had 2 packs of chicken in his cart and 2 things of eggs. And he was like, the most expensive thing is fucking eggs. Some eggs like $10 a pack. Some brown ass eggs.
Damn.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. I get my shit from Aldi.
Ain't that because like chickens are sick and shit, or is it the economy?
The egg price?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The
Yeah, it said
chicken's
something
sick.
to do with
Some,
bird flu
uh,
or something, right?
yeah, bird flu.
Bird flu.
Oh.
I think that's why, because there's bird flu going on. Like you only got to get a certain amount of eggs. And it's not like.
But I think that has something to do with like, just kind of like one of the fires or things that they let go that handles like that runs like how to properly, I guess, farming the chickens and
Oh,
stuff
okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay. And it costs. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's been causing issues and shit.
So it should eventually go back down, or is it one of those like, oh, they've been paying $8, we'll just fucking leave it? 'Cause you know that's America's good
Well,
for that.
they did say that when groceries had originally spiked like a couple years or so ago, that it wasn't due to like inflation. It was just they were trying to maximize profit. It did come out.
Because it was like you realize, you think back to that time, it was never like, you never went into the store and shit wasn't there. It was never not any fucking
That's true.
anything. If it was because people was buying all the shits, but like they had the shit.
Yeah,
They just wanted more fucking money.
Yeah.
Finna go to Ebor and whip up a chicken.
You know how to cook chicken from scratch?
No,
Kill a running
I
chicken
mean
neck,
like
grab
I
the
need
motherfucker.
eggs. Hell no, I would not. I can't. My heart couldn't kill no chicken. But I get the eggs. I'll take
So you'll
that.
take their kids.
I will take
You'll-
their children.
Take your kids.
I'll CPC their ass.
oh my god.
Nah. Wild animals are scary. One time I walked out of the house and stepped on a fucking frog. I almost passed out. Oh, shit, boy. That bitch is big. One of them big ass toes. Oh, shit. My bad, buddy.
You felt that shit under your fucking
What?
foot, man.
The one that you ever step on something and you know it didn't feel like the ground. So you stop putting the pressure.
Yep.
I look back. Bitch, this is a frog. This bitch is huge. That bitch covered the whole bottom of my shoe. I was size 12.
No. Ooh.
I said, all right. This one, you just keep walking though. I ain't gonna let this bitch move.
Is this like new Tyree now, or this is old Tyree?
What the fuck you mean by that, man? What you mean? What you mean?
How much weight did you put on that nigga?
I don't know. It's 1 foot up. I don't know. That frog got at least 175. Easy 175 on him. He ain't get a whole 300.
What are you doing?
I was gonna pop out his head like little squeezy toys. You squeeze them motherfucker I ain't never seen a frog over there again. Frogs, I ain't never come to this house again, bitch. Big ass nigga stepped on me, bitch.
And you see what they did to Rambo? Pop his eye out his motherfucking head. Oh my god.
That's funny as fuck.
That's crazy. That's a pop balloon show from YouTube is going to Netflix.
April 10th.
Hosted by Yvonne Orji from
Insecure.
Insecure. And comedian, whatnot. I wonder why they want her as the host instead of keeping the original host.
I think the girls gonna still do it.
The original host and her husband going to be the EPs of the show.
Oh, okay.
Are they gonna keep doing it on YouTube, or are they gonna stop? They can't stop on YouTube.
I don't know.
That's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much
I know
money.
I know they
They
get
get
a lot.
millions of views.
I wonder if they like. You think they'll probably try to add like, because I feel like with the pop balloon thing, I feel like they're gonna maybe like have like some people that was from
Previous.
Love Island shit.
Oh,
You know how they be like transferring people on different shows on Netflix.
Yeah, that would make sense from the other like Netflix shows.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like it
I don't
might be a
know.
little bit more
see that.
scripted than anything.
I just don't. You know, it's been on too long. Shows get greenlit somewhere else and they change the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot.
I mean, putting the old girl from Insecure on it, immediately it makes me think, like, is she going to try to, like, put her 2 cents in when they try to, like...
I just be feeling like she hasn't. I don't be feeling none of the moves that she been making since Insecure, bro. Like no movie she's done. Like she was in the that one comedy movie with all the black people. It's like a horror movie.
Meet the Blacks?
Was it? It wasn't. Was it me? No, it wasn't Meet the Blacks. I can't remember what it was. It was like they was all at like on a vacation at some house or whatever, and
Well, he's proving the point right now.
Yeah, like, I'm like, nothing is
I can't remember the name of that.
I haven't even watched her stand-ups. I don't.
You know the nigga
think
from
she
Coming
might.
to America, the second movie. He
Eddie
was
Murphy?
like the second one. He was like the son of Eddie Murphy.
Nah, damn, I don't remember.
Yeah, well,
But I did see.
That was also a bad movie, too. So,
Yeah,
The second one, yeah.
yeah.
but they hired her for a reason. Hopefully, it works out.
Hopefully, she don't try to promote herself or her comedy
You know she gonna do that.
by trying to make... The Pop the Balloon show is funny because it's funny already.
It's
You know
funny
what I'm
'cause the
saying?
guests, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You don't need to put any more. And the host now, she literally just asks questions.
She asked questions. She asked little messy questions, but she won't
Yeah,
be like,
you know what's crazy? So you know the guy, the plumber guy,
Aaron the plumber. Yeah,
Aaron the plumber.
he's a. Oh, go ahead.
He was the guy that my first time seeing him was on that.
Yeah.
Right, and then he ended up being on
Eric Amina
Network.
joint.
the Eric Amina show or whatever. And now the nigga just be doing all types of like interviews and like shooting the
Yeah.
fade and shit like that.
He's the
I've seen
biggest
that.
person from the Pop the Balloon.
Yeah.
Well, he made the biggest name for himself.
Right, yeah. So
Motherfucker be fighting
okay.
people, bro, in a real way.
In a real
So where
way.
they be finding
way.
these people for these pop?
I think they just apply.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, you know.
Trying to...
no,
You wasn't going to Pop the Balloon?
ain't
I'll go on that shit. I'll go on that
I'm
shit.
going that motherfucker.
I would watch if Derek was on that motherfucker.
I
I'll tell
would
you
laugh.
right.
I ain't
fucking
trying to walk. I ain't trying to walk out.
walking out and them motherfuckers blowing up. I'm walking right the fuck off.
Cause I think, what is it like? Do you wear your best fit?
That's the thing. I don't know what the fuck to wear.
That's the
And
thing.
it's like, go ahead.
Because chicks be like, I don't like his shoes. It be niggas that be dressed up straight and be like, I don't like his shoes. And then niggas that just be kind of chilling, be like, what you think was going on? You should be dressed a little bit more proper for this event. It's like,
they be going in.
And they hear your voice and they start popping.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just sound old to me. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
I seen girls talk about you're not tall enough. I'm like, damn. These girls was in heels. I'm like, he's taller than you.
But I see
in
people
these
know they be like
heels.
6 foot, 6'2", and girls be like, "Oh, you ain't tall enough." Like, bitch, what?
What are you talking about?
everybody I dated 6'5" and up. I'm like,
Are you?
I remember when a dude said a girl face was wrinkly, and I was just like,
Oh yeah. You know what's funny about that episode?
that her face was really wrinkly.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But that's true though. That's what she looked like. But on all the episodes, they usually put the people like IG names on the bottom and shit. In that episode, they didn't. On no person, and I think it might have been because they didn't want people to find that girl Instagram page. And like,
Start going
and
in.
Took her down.
like usually she'll put like the girl Arlette, she'll on her own personal Instagram page, she'll put like the most like clickbaity like videos or whatever, and tag them.
Yeah.
That would have been the one for the episode.
Yeah.
and she did not do that shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, that makes sense because like,
she probably asked her not to. Like, hey, can you
but
please?
it's one of them. That's she was like, he's like, I don't like the way you look, and he's like, what you don't like about her? I'm like, I bet you.
Nah.
You
Woman-
ain't gotta say her face was wrinkly. It's just, I'm just not attracted to her.
But
But she asked
she's gonna say,
specifically.
what aren't you attracted by?
Her
What-
face.
Her face.
That's
My
still-
face.
It's like, you want me to-
What about my face? What's wrong with my face?
Face look like that.
Look at it.
Her face look like that
Look
futon.
at it.
Yeah.
Right there.
But look, she was like a bodybuilder
Bunched
or
up.
some shit, and she looked like she real like super lean. You know, people don't have no fucking fat in their face. That's what it looked like to me.
Her face construction was crazy. Because when he said her face was, I was looking at her face already. And I was like, what's wrong with her?
That
And he said her face was wrinkly. I was like, oh.
Like I wouldn't want to be one of the people that got to hold a balloon.
Oh, I want to hold a balloon, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold a balloon.
Now I'd rather walk out.
Like I said,
I'd rather hold the balloon.
I want the
walk
power.
out.
I want the power to be able to pop a bitch.
Yeah.
I got enough confidence. I don't think everybody gonna pop when I first walk out. Fuck you. What the fuck was that?
Oh,
But,
I don't think everybody gonna pop when I walk out.
Yeah.
But it's
I
like,
feel that.
man, I don't know.
How many you say?
If it's like a full house, say it's
think-
like 4 people. I mean 4 people. If it's like 8 people with balloons,
50%.
I may get like 3 or 4 pops, maybe.
On a walkout?
On a walkout.
Yeah.
On a walkout.
What? Are you wearing a hat?
Nah, I ain't gonna, hell no.
Oh, yeah,
You
got
can't
it.
wear a hat.
You can't wear a hat.
because
Come
the
ball
first
head.
question is
You
gonna
got
be,
to
can you
come.
take
You gotta
your
come
hat
out.
off?
Like you can wear it. He can have a hat, so you can come out with your hat in your hand.
Yeah, and then throw it on after.
Throw it back on. You
So
know what I
they
mean?
know
So they
already.
know. Like, but you ain't about to pop me. Oh shit, you bought it.
Yeah.
punch
You
you,
know the
bitch.
joke's going to come.
Cause I would, if you try to like funny me, I'm a funny your ass.
Yeah.
Well, your breath
See
stink. I
it.
know the viewers can see that, but your breath smells like shit right now. You're gonna ruin this whole episode.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It'll be very tough
Yeah.
for
All
tonight.
right, you better get this bitch. Oh man. Yeah, shot a pot balloon though.
Nah, for real. That was just something that was created and went crazy. And now it's going to Netflix. So
Yeah.
I'll let you know you have a concept. And that shit
Do it.
good.
Right.
That shit could go.
And I don't even think hard. That shit, the YouTube, and ain't pop the balloon. It's just Arlette Arma. It's just her name, bitch.
Yep.
She just go, bitch. Pop the balloon. Episode 1. They like on season 5, season 6.
Yeah.
Them shows be long as a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just be like 2-3 hours. We be getting clips on fucking Instagram, but
2-3
this shit is like
Yeah.
2-3 hours long.
It'd be like hour 45. They don't be on.
Like speed dating.
That one with the
You watch a
fucking
compilation,
Ninja Turtle.
That shit was long.
Yeah, shit was
Bro.
like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, what?
I like the reunions. Some shits be funny, but
They be having reunions?
yeah.
I ain't know they have reunions.
That's crazy.
It's still the same format though, like pop balloons.
This be like in like a room, and they just
Oh,
be
it's
like,
like-
sitting across you in the middle, and it's
Like
like,
people
two
who-
people on a.
Like
who
some
match.
Love is Blind type shit.
It'd be like people who matched already.
No, just be like the most known people from that
Oh,
episode.
okay.
Oh.
Like I know some people got married, but if you have like a controversial moment or something, you said some stupid shit, and they want you to answer questions from it, they'll bring you on a reunion.
That's funny.
Oh,
That shit.
damn.
That's funny.
That's cool.
Well, let's go on over to sports, man. Big news with LeBron beefing with Stephen A. LeBron's been, people been saying he's been doing some questionable stuff. He joined on Pat McAfee's show, and they was like that caused a stir because he was very candid on there, saying things about like Brian Windhurst, who everybody knows is like. He's like the number one like reporter of like LeBron since the nigga was in high school. And of course this comes from like him having this like one-on-one face-off with Stephen A. And then Stephen A. has some choice of words. So like, what side are you guys on? Are you guys like on LeBron's side? Like, or are you more so Stephen A.? Like, what how do you guys feel about those situations?
I'm on LeBron's side. 100%. Team LeBron, bitch.
Is it about a single LeBron song?
LeBron,
I was legit singing that shit in my school the other day. I was
You
like,
see
oh, wow.
the Panic at the Disco one? Oh, it's LeBron James. He's the greatest. That shit was.
Nah, I know he got them shits in the playlist.
Oh yeah,
I know he got them shits.
because he
in
on there. He know that shit funny about. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on LeBron James side.
I'm glad my nigga. Well, aside from that, them songs, I'm glad he getting his flowers through these songs.
Yeah.
Because people just be talking shit about people all day, and if you got somebody taking their time to make a song about you, multiple R&B, fucking pop songs, like come on, man, you got to give it up.
That shit
You got to
funny,
give
man.
it up, man.
I mean, yeah, it's cool, you know. I think, of course, the shit started with like LeBron saying, "Keep my son out of the shit" with Stephen A. And then Stephen A. Now, the wildest thing with Stephen A. is that like this nigga said, "I would have punched him
If he would have touched me, I would have swung on him.
if he would have touched me. I would have swung. I would have swung on him." And it's like
You ain't swinging
this
on no
is
6'8" nigga, man, like that. Stop.
LeBron fucking James. Now, I don't even know if LeBron James can fight. However, I would assume that one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Who would know how to fight?
Would have slept his ass.
LeBron James.
Did you see the video he
elbow that nigga on top of
posted?
his fucking dome, on top of that microphone ass haircut that nigga got. Bow. Bust that nigga head open, bitch. It would have been over, boy.
That's crazy.
But also, the Lakers. There was that. What was they at? Were they in?
I have no idea.
I think it was
Tell you right now, the NBA.
no, I think it was a Laker game because he had on.
Yeah.
I know the Laker game. Were they in the Lakers stadium? Were they in? Were they playing crypto?
Yeah.
They ain't letting nobody touch LeBron James on that fucking court. They would have treated Stephen A. Smith like a random ass person and got on his ass.
Toss that nigga out.
That should have been. It wouldn't have been a good look.
I feel like when LeBron James retired, that's going to be like a celebrity boxing match. Him and Stephen A.
That's crazy.
Stop
Did you
it.
see
I don't think it'll be
him
like
post a video of Stephen A. like boxing? That shit was crazy.
When I saw that, I was like, oh. I was like, they really,
Oh, Stephen
it's
A.
really
mad
a
as a
thing.
bitch.
I thought he went up to Stephen A., told him like, hey, leave my son name out your mouth. And then that was going to be that. And then I just see this nigga doing them weird ass uppercuts. And I saw King James at the bottom, and I was like, oh, we keeping it going.
That shit is but I'm on LeBron James side because let me say it's not about basketball. Like you say, you look at it, you say I'm talking to you as a father. Then after that, it's like, well, this is past basketball.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if Bronny sucked, Bronny fucking sucked. Let him fucking suck. He's also almost the last pick in the draft. He's the
Right.
55th pick. But it's like you only talk about him because it's my fucking son.
Yeah.
In that case, I could say leave his name out your fucking mouth, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, how you feel about him going to Pat McAfee's show? You feel like he should have went to like a Shannon Sharp or like...
Nah, I feel like
This seemed pretty impromptu.
Because they said
so
that he felt like people were saying that like LeBron went to that show in spite of Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? Because they're on the same network.
I think he went with a reason. I'm gonna go shoot the shit. Why not? Fuck it. It's quick. Stephen A. Smith, not Stephen. Shannon Sharp is a little different because Shannon Sharp is like a huge LeBron fan. So it wouldn't have been like
It would have been just biased.
Shannon Sharp wants a real LeBron James interview. You know what I mean? He don't give a fuck about Stephen, and they coworkers, so it would have been a little weird.
Yeah.
So
So you
the
don't
Pat
want to put
McAfee
him in
makes
that
sense.
position.
Yeah. But I fuck with it. It was entertaining.
That shit was shocking. I was like, damn. Pat McAfee, LeBron James? I watched the interview. It was straight. He was giving it up.
I wonder what... I feel like there's been like some contract clauses that have updated where like LeBron just started being able to like curse more now.
I think
I just think
it's that he's 40 plus years old. He don't give a fuck, bitch.
he got probably 2 years left in the league. He's like, fuck it. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's still on like Sprite and shit like that. And it's like...
You think Sprite want to lose LeBron James?
Yeah, like, it's the fucking...
Because I think LeBron James ain't saying nothing crazy.
No,
So it's
he
like,
didn't.
fuck
He
it.
was
bitch.
just expressing himself a little more
Like,
explicit
if anything,
than
they
usual.
want that. They want him to go out and talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you gonna spend, you gonna make some more money, bitch.
Like,
Go
think
ahead,
about it.
talk.
We ain't heard LeBron talk on a microphone to a group of people since the decision.
Yeah, but he's been doing like podcasts with the barbershop, which they say he's doing...
But that's his thing. Like,
They're doing, like, a
him
live
going
version of that.
Elsewhere.
The shop,
In
yeah, I signed up.
Tampa.
But even
Yeah.
the shop isn't basketball
Yeah,
focused.
and it's more about the other people talking than LeBron.
Yeah, than LeBron, because he only be there a lot of the times. It's like it's really Maverick Carter's and the other dude,
and Rich Paul.
the other dude's show.
Yeah, that's true.
Even like the Mind of the Game podcast, that shit is real deal about fucking basketball. Also,
Yeah.
they replace Steve Nash on there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all see the recent like buzzer beater with Chicago
Yeah.
and how like
Let's talk about his buzzer beater first. Let's talk about his buzzer beater first. The night before where he won the game. A tip in.
that was against who was that against? That was
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah. He had the picture with fucking Halliburton looking at him like,
Yeah, like what the fuck,
come on,
bro?
bro. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then I watched that sequence
Really? Live? I ain't see it. I just seen it on.
and it's like completely LeBron James' fault.
It remind me of, remember the other night we was playing 2K, you got the 2 turnovers back to back.
Boy, stepped out of bounds.
He's like, oh my God.
That's exactly what that shit
Exactly what
reminded me. That's exactly what it reminded me of. It's like, damn, bro. Like I know
But a dude made a half court shot. But LeBron James got a turnover though. He shouldn't have
inbound turnover.
better job
And
inbound.
one Gardner's man, and it was like, oh shit. It's like, bro, like,
It was a lot. But
Yeah.
shit happens. Basketball, but
yeah. Speaking of shit happening, Juju Watkins
That shit
tears an ACL. And I don't know, I feel like nobody's talking about the girl that kind of like fouled her in that moment. I was
It
like, bro,
wasn't like a ridiculous foul though.
I didn't see the foul. Was it like a?
It was like she was running with the ball. It was like a girl coming from here, a girl coming from here. She was in the middle. She kind of reached for it or whatever, and then she fell.
It was a basketball foul.
Yeah.
It wasn't like no. If she was, she,
it wasn't like a Draymond foul. No.
it wasn't a Draymond foul. It was just like a foul.
Yeah, it was
basketball.
unfortunate. Kind of like when Kyrie tore his shit.
Oh,
he
okay,
went
okay.
up, just came back down.
That shit looked crazy. That's just like wiggled shit on the way down. It was,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I seen somebody talking about that they should let these girls be one and done. Like they said she shouldn't be playing right now.
Oh, they did say that they kept her in because she was going for like a scoring title or some shit.
Oh,
And it was like they should have took her out. Like it
that
was
shit
like,
sound good. It's like if the player want to play.
that's
Ain't
true.
no different when Klay Thompson broke his shit and was on the sideline fucking running in place. I was like, damn, it must not be that bad.
Yeah.
Fucking ACL was fucked up.
It's wild, but it's just like women, like the history of like women and ACL tears is a lot different from men recovery. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're usually not. History shows that they're usually not the same player
For women?
Just period.
Period. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why like usually when it happens later in your career, it's kind of like close to like
That's the end.
yeah. That's why we was talking about with Kyrie. It was like, oh shit, it could be a lot more serious than people think. You know what I'm saying?
It sucks for Kyrie play. He real shifty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he need that. He need all them
Exactly.
fucking ligaments.
And Juju, she's kind of like shifty as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then it's like the stock that she has was kind of like, okay, we saw what happened with old girl that going from college to the league.
Who's the last girl that tore their ACL for real? That
I have no idea. To be honest
Yeah,
with you.
but
I can't.
I can't really.
I can barely name
Candace Parker?
5 fucking.
Oh, for real?
You know, it's crazy. Candace Parker just retired. So you know how fucking crazy that is?
Who?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. She
Did
should.
they come
But
back?
she should be in the league.
Like,
That's
well,
the thing.
Candace Parker obviously came back. Is it-
Remember the one girl that retired and like took on like a case for her?
Maya Moore.
Yeah, Maya Moore. She was a ball. That was a
Yeah, she was
hooper.
a fucking hooper.
Bro, I remember playing 2K with her on there. And I'm like, oh, she is amazing.
Yeah, she was fucking
She knocked
hoop.
down shots, bitch.
That shit done. I think she just went to the Hall of Fame. I think she can. But it's like
She was getting hella criticized because she married some nigga from jail.
She retired
She
to,
stopped
like,
the league to help the dude
get out,
of
yeah.
prison. And once she got him out, I think she just like dedicated her life to. And she married him and
Wow.
Everybody's like, what the fuck?
kind of fuck it. I'm saying that's kind of fucking weird. Oh no, he was in jail for something he didn't do though, right?
Yeah.
Sound like a
One.
Tyler Perry movie.
It do. You say that. I got
You know
one
what's
of
great?
the
What if
best
that
female
motherfucker was
basketball
actually
players.
guilty? What if he was actually guilty and she just fell in love with a dude that was in jail and helped him get him out? And just
Love
like,
after
fuck it.
lockdown.
Yeah, some love after
Love.
lockup shit. Yeah. Because like that's people talk to people in prison and they get
Love
out and they
after
marry a
lockdown.
motherfucker. Just because she
Yeah.
was a fucking WNBA star don't mean she don't got that same like.
I mean, if I was in prison, I'm gonna try to.
If I'm in prison, I'm
Bitch, I'm
not
a-
guilty. I don't give a fuck what I did. Get me out this motherfucker. But I hope I don't do it again. But get me out this bitch, please.
If I'm in prison, I didn't do it. Get me out.
I'm pretty sure everybody in prison got the same sentiment. Unless they fucking,
Crazy.
unless they really did and they want to be in there. Like, lock me up. I don't need to be
I don't
around.
deserve to be
You know,
out
it's
here.
I mean, this is not funny, but on a more fucked up note, there's a dude that was in prison. He had like 2 life sentences or whatever. And then his wife went to go visit him in jail, and he strangled her to death.
Oh shit.
That's crazy as fuck, man.
That's wild. That's
I
wild.
was
Did
like,
see
pretty dark.
something like that. It's
I
pretty
said,
dark.
Dark shit.
why,
It's pretty crazy.
why niggas exhaling?
You expect that?
I just want to show y'all why the fuck I'm in this bitch. Damn, that's crazy.
And they probably looked around the room.
And apparently, like her kids were like, "No, you shouldn't be married to him. X, Y, and Z. He did what he did, and she wasn't listening to them." And he had
Was she
already
like
like,
an older lady?
Yeah.
I did see that. She
Yeah,
went and
already
did
had
a
like 2
conjugal visit.
yep. He already had like 2-3 life sentences, and she went and pull up on him, and
Not
Hell
insane.
no.
You got to be to do something to get 2-3 life sentences.
They say, bitch, if you died in this bitch and came back to life, we will keep you in this motherfucker. You are that bad, buddy.
Yeah.
You cannot come here.
reincarnated as a
crazy.
prison roach.
That-
Right.
Would you want, if you were in prison, would you want like, we're going to give you 4 life sentences? Or do you want, we know life sentence is really only 25 years. Or do you want them to say like, you have 185 years in prison? Who would you take?
185 years.
You in jail regardless. I'm saying, what do you want to live with? How much you got? I got 185 years. How much you got? I got 3 life sentences.
The last time I had this difficult of a question is my mama offered me a whooping or punishment for like the summer. I was like, bitch, give it a whooping, bitch.
And that's crazy. Mom, back in the day, so you want to punish me for 2 weeks or you want a whooping? I say, put me on punishment.
I'll take the
Bitch,
whooping.
you are not whooping me.
What?
Fuck that.
Beat me.
That shit
Give
hurt.
me my
Don't-
2 weeks.
Don't beat me. No, fuck that.
My mom was strong.
I'll take it.
I'm taking that.
My mama always say, I don't
That's
beat. My mama say, I
naked.
don't beat my clothes.
Bitch, you look at that fucking
What?
PlayStation in your mama room.
Mama
for
said she don't
2
beat her
weeks.
clothes. Her clothes, they do nothing wrong to her. When I say, she only got like 2 whoopings in my life. My mama.
I ain't gonna hold
One of
you.
the saddest
Fucking around.
fucking visions you can ever have is a PlayStation controller and game system wrapped up right on her goddamn fucking
Just looking at it.
her
It ain't
desk or
looking
some
at
shit.
you.
You like, bitch, I can't deal with this. Bitch, I be looking like fucking Martin from Life. Like, bitch, I'm gonna go in there and grab that shit.
I couldn't
Play 5 minutes, bitch.
Bro,
Try to
getting
do
whoopings, I
sneaky
couldn't
shit.
deal with it, bro. Like, you whoop me, you don't fuck with me.
You don't fuck
You don't
with
fuck me like that, bro. You whoop me. That's, and it's like, I couldn't, like, I'm helping you help me because you whoop me, bitch. This should never be the same.
That's the thing. See, because I'm from an only child household too, so I understand. But he got an older mama, so
Yeah.
he's like an older mama whooping his ass. I have a younger mama whooping my ass, and that is just like completely different. It's like, bitch, you need to stop doing this.
My mama, my mama was old, bitch. Don't whoop me.
Yeah.
Please don't.
I ain't have a choice. It depended on the severity of the situation. If I just did some shit, I'm getting whooped, and then technically the day is over.
You remember
But
your
if I
last
did
whooping?
something bad enough, I get whooped by my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll tell my dad, and depending on how bad it was, my dad might come in and be like, told you to listen to your mama, son. Another whooping there. And then, I already know, if I get 2 whoopings from both parents, I'm grounded.
And you jumped
Yeah.
into the
I'm
family.
grounded
bitch.
until like they just be like, come out the room and let's talk.
Not jump
They get jumped
My
in by
mom
the
was
family.
always, my mom was the enforcer. My dad, he ain't try to like punish me until I was like 16, 17. I was like, buddy, it's too late. We about to fight in this bitch, nigga. We about to fight, brother. Like, you not whooping me? Are you crazy, nigga? You had 18 years to do this shit every day. I'm a grown man out of mustache. You beat me, bitch. You crazy?
What's that?
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's
All right, we about to fight. Let's do it,
Now I got
nigga.
a little older. My mama was like, "No, now you're trying to use objects that's just by like. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not coming home."
Oh, the broom?
Yeah, she grabbed a golf club one time. I said, "Well, what?
Damn.
The fuck is like you use that?
Well,
when
what side? 'Cause that's
That
important.
was which one? The driver?
I have no idea. I just know I ain't go back home for like 3 days. Which I was
It's
like,
real.
straight.
Do you
Oh,
remember the
this
last
nigga
time?
ran, wait. This nigga ran away.
Run
No, let's talk about that. You ran away from home.
Run
I got a
away,
grandma house.
Yeah, I just went to another house.
Shit.
That nigga had options.
Hang out with my friend. Hey, yo, Diz, bro. Like, what you doing this weekend? Type shit. Like, fuck it.
You remember the last time
You like-
last time you tried to get a whooping? Your
pack the
parents tried to
bag?
whoop you? What grade you was in?
I may have been. It was probably like middle school.
No, mine was 7th grade. And I was asleep.
Damn,
And I was
7th
sleeping in her
grade.
bed. And she tried to whoop me. I was under the cover. She like hitting the cover. Like, wake up! I got a call from your PE coach. I wasn't dressing out for PE. Like, bitch, I ain't. It got to the point where it's like, bitch, I ain't dressing out. Bitch, I ain't about to. I had PE like first period of the day or
Oh,
something
that's
crazy. Shit,
crazy.
It's gonna get sweaty as fucking.
And the
I ain't fucking.
change.
I stand by this gate for a whole goddamn hour. I ain't dressing out, bitch. Call my mama house.
Tyree was a rebel, man. That nigga
I was like,
do what he wanted to do.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how I live my life. Do what I want to do. It's not always the right thing, but yeah, I just I do what I
Excited
want
my
to
life.
do. She tried to whoop me, and I'm asleep, and I like hear her hitting me with a belt. I'm under the cover. I wake up, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Was it? I don't know if it was just me, but
I
I
just
feel
gave
like
in.
anytime like I got in trouble or like whoopings or punishment, the dinner, it felt like it went along with that. Like it was like, I don't like this fucking dinner along with this day.
So every time I got whooping, everything I ate was like smothered pork chops, smothered chicken. That shit had to have gravy after a whooping, bitch. It was never like, I ain't never got beaten and had crab legs after a steak. I got get a whooping house, Salisbury steak, cube steak. It's got them bullshit.
Yeah, cabbage.
Yeah. What the fuck is comfort food? You just whooped me. They ain't fucking slick.
I ain't never had pizza or no shit like that.
Yeah,
It was just,
I ain't never
Definitely
I
not
never had
McDonald's.
yeah. Nothing. I was excited about.
I ain't never got a Mighty Kids meal. After
Nope.
that shit.
Hell no.
Damn,
That
Mighty
is
Kids.
crazy.
These fries extra salty with these tears.
Let's talk about music, man. Before we get into like some of the deeper topics, new releases with Gats White Bronco, y'all featuring Reason, formerly of TDE.
Cool, man.
Dropped the video too, man.
Yeah, I like
Cool.
the video.
Video hard.
Dropped the video with the song same day. I like that.
So I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, I kept seeing the snippets, and I was like, wow, Reason got a gun in his hand. I was like, he looked uncomfortable holding that gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody actually being in the video is like, yo, I need you to
Hold this gun.
hold this gun to shoot me. And it's just like, all right. Like,
I ain't no banger.
I don't want to be on camera holding this gun.
Yeah, that shit. That's funny. I think about with Reason. The one song that he got with old boy from Dreamville,
Cause.
with Cos. What you talking about? Like he ain't really getting what he getting over at TDE.
Black
we should leave
Truck.
around them
Nah.
motherfuckers and
What's the
and
name
shit.
of that song?
Nigga real deal left eventually. I'm rapping my truth, bitch.
Yeah.
J. Cole better watch himself.
Yeah.
I actually like that song.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all.
I
Yeah,
really like that
fire.
song.
That's on tough.
Just funny how, things transpired after that.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna rob me? Okay.
Right. Saba and No ID officially dropped they new album
That
from the
shit good.
Private Collection.
I
Saba
got
and
to
No
listen
ID.
to it a little bit. I
Saba-
noticed they
Saba
had
rap,
a
man.
sample from Janet Jackson, I Get So Lonely. That was the song that stuck to me the most. I was like, oh, I love this sample.
Yeah, I remember he dropped like at least 3 songs beforehand. Like I think it was I can't remember the song, but it was like one about the hair. And he dropped "Woe Is the World,"
Yeah.
and I can't remember the other name of the song, but he dropped like singles before, and I didn't think those were going to be on the album. I just thought that these are just probably things that's not going to make it, but they actually ended up being on there. But it was cool though, and I was like, again, another album that's one producer focus or whatever, and I started thinking about like No ID albums. You know what I mean? Like No ID
Yeah.
with Jay-Z, which is probably like one of the most highly regarded ones.
What album was that?
444.
Oh, that's No ID? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
So good.
Shit. I mean, he got a slew of
Got
Logic
what?
projects.
Yeah, Common, Logic. I think he has like executive production, like executive produce like Big Sean's first album. And then also like
Yeah, shit with like Kanye,
Kanye,
and shit too. Yeah.
like some of those first albums, but he's not like the sole producer. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was like, he not nobody to sleep on. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you see like No ID, you already
Yeah,
know
oh,
like
shit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
this shit about to be.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned this before on a previous pod, but like, that's just his name backwards. His name is Dion.
I know if I'm looking at it, I'm like, No ID means something, but I couldn't remember what it was, but it's Dion backwards. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
Very
what
clever.
the fuck?
Very
I think I got that from the Kanye West doc,
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
Genius Doc.
Genius doc. Yeah.
The song, the album with MILF on it by Bilal, that's a No ID album?
I have no idea.
It's like blue, and the lady's like standing up over, it's called like Death of Adam, I think.
No idea.
I know Erykah Badu's supposed to have a Alchemist produced album coming out.
that's
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be.
When she's singing or she
fire.
rapping.
I don't want to hear her rap, to be honest.
I want to hear like a Didn't You Know type vibe. If she
Yeah,
gonna be with the
yeah,
Alchemist.
Okay. All right. So this brings to one of the new points. With Mick Jenkins, he did a interview with Curtis King, who has his own like podcast, live stream joint. He always does DIYers. He's very like big on like independence and stuff.
Curtis King never sounds so familiar.
Yeah, he's from
Like
LA.
Shit
He kind of like came up from producing for like Absol, Schoolboy and shit. And but he also does his own music and shit. But so he interviewed Mick Jenkins, and Mick Jenkins was like he's been very frustrated with Hiphop Media, and he's like he knows that this won't be the majority of like good conversation or journalism, but he's just like it's nowhere. He doesn't see it anywhere. And it's like he understands like people want to do like he's like, anytime people do reviews and stuff like that, it's very like lackluster. It's not really on the music. And he did a really great analogy about how people approach music reviews, and he specifically mentioned Anthony Fantano, which Anthony Fantano is known for being very
That's
like
a white dude.
yeah, he's known for being very well, like one of the more popular music reviewers on YouTube. But he said that even he is kind of falling short on certain shit. He's talked about Jid album, and he said and Mick Jenkins like, I really like Jid album because nobody talks about how this is the first time he's being this like transparent and vulnerable on this album. But he said Anthony Fantano approached it on some like, I was expecting this and I didn't get this on the album. And he was like, well, imagine you go to a chef and he's making Italian cuisine, right? But like last year, he had an amazing like American barbecue cuisine. And he's like, wow, this is good, but like, I was really expecting the barbecue on here. I'm mad I didn't get the barbecue. It's like, nigga, can you just talk about what I gave you instead of what you expected to be on this plate?
No, I feel that.
That makes sense, but you making music for your fans. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I don't, bitch, I want a barbecue. You know what I mean?
But he did
Italian
say,
may be good, but it's like,
he did say that he said there are artists that like they created a vibe or a sound, and they just want to continue to provide that to the audience, right? But then it's like there are certain musicians where I want to make this, and I want you just to review this, and not like what you thought it was going to be.
What it was.
Yeah. Don't focus on what you thought it was going to be. Just talk about what you heard.
What it is.
I think a part of that, I didn't see the Mick Jenkins thing, but part of that is I think artists is failing on having real like good rollouts to let the listeners know what to expect. You can't drop barbecue this week and say, hey, I'm cooking it again next week, but you don't let people know that it's gonna be a different menu. You know what I mean? You didn't even let us know. So like, I done told everybody how good your barbecue was. I done told my homeboys to come. We get here this time, you got goddamn baked ziti.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like, I fuck with baked ziti, but like I told everybody else, bitch, we got ribs.
Yeah.
We gonna have barbecue chicken. We gonna eat it, but I am gonna tell you that like,
damn, Jit.
I wanted that brisket, bro.
Yeah,
What a barbecue at, bro. But if you let motherfuckers know that, hey, this is a new menu. This is what we got. You know what I mean? Artists, the rollout's been bad.
Yeah, that is true.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So
So I thought it was a very cool like little moment. It was a clip from that interview. I encourage everybody to check it out. Curtis King on YouTube. He definitely talks about a lot. He reacts to a lot of like things in music. Like he's very big on like the war against Spotify. Like he's all about getting off of streaming and going direct to consumer. But that was a cool like interview he had with Mick Jenkins. So definitely check it out on YouTube.
that's cool.
And then speaking of interviews, I know Jazz brought up there's a new Tyler creator interview with Nardwuar.
War.
Was this their third one?
I have no idea.
Fourth one?
Yeah, it's like the
I
fourth
don't think
one.
I've seen Nardwuar interview someone so many times.
I think Tyler really fucked with that boy.
Yeah, I
But,
do too.
Yeah, they fucked with each other. Like that third one, I thought it was the last one.
Me too.
And then I just saw that shit pop on my YouTube the other day, and I was like, oh shit. So I gotta watch that. I think he did Currency like twice. There's a couple other people that he did like more than once, but Currency he did twice, but Tyler's like the fourth
They're
time.
like
So it's
favorite.
Yeah.
But I know that Tyler shouted out Doechii in the interview. He's like, she's an alien. She like, we need to support her. I'm like, yeah, that's fire. I like seeing that. And he talked about the Hey Now freestyle and how people was
Stop
like,
playing with my top. I really like that.
basically.
I did see that he kind of like it was a clip I saw. It sounds like he was kind of like reapproaching that whole thing about how the whole Ian thing, but he kind of was more focused on himself and was just like, yo, I love hip hop. It's who I am. I grew up with it. It's different. It's different when you know I'm from it. I am of it. I have no choice. It's in my DNA. And it's just different. So I love it. And when we make it, it's not. Some people see this as just an opportunity to make money or just like clout or whatever. And it's just different when they do it because they don't they don't live with it. They wasn't raised on it, and it's just not in their DNA like that. And I felt like it was kind of like a newer version of the same comments he had when he said about the Ian.
That sounds better than what he said before. Because like, it's a lot of white rappers and it's a lot of white people that grew up on rap. And I'm pretty sure they're not gonna say it, but I'm pretty sure they feel the same way about Tyler. I don't know if he gay or who, but we know he fuck with dudes. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, you was rapping about like fucking pregnant women and like fucking dudes and like a lot in hip hop. That's frowned upon. That's more taboo than a white rapper. You know what I mean? So for you to say like I don't belong here, it's like
you was talking about
fuck are you talking about?
Dudes and the hip hop. That's frowned upon.
Nigga not lying.
I don't think it's but it's like it's a lot of people that rap is like, man, Tyler Creator, that shit is more weird than Ian
No,
rapping.
he was wilding.
He was
upside down crosses and shit.
Yeah,
Like
that shit more crazy than fuck. I'm just rapping and I just.
But he did say that like, I don't think he was like excusing it, but he was just like, none of this stuff was stuff that like I was passionate about. I'm literally trying to mock things. Like even when he said the whole eating the roach thing and all that shit, he was like, that was supposed to be a joke. Like I was trying to make a mockery of a New York sounding beat and trying to rap like a New York rapper and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that kind of like
stuck.
You know, stuck and went viral and stuff like that.
That sounded good, but you still did
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
And I
you
see
still was like a centaur, and you sniffed like a mountain of cocaine.
Yeah, I seen you
with
do
a
this shit. I don't
cross
give a fuck
upside down
what
on
you-
your head with your eyes fully black. I was like, the fuck is this? That was why I didn't listen to him early on. I was like, oh, this nigga tripping.
Where my dick go? I said, what the fuck is this? This nigga standing here with
The one that like till Loiter Squad came out, I was like, oh, he be playing around a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was
he's
like,
joking.
okay.
Oh, he's joking. He think this
Yeah.
is funny also.
Yeah.
But I didn't think Yonkers' shit was funny. I was like, oh, this motherfucker is nuts.
Yeah.
But I get it now. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Can I get the solar camera again? He rapped about. He rapped about fucking pregnant women and boys and in hip hop. That's frowned upon.
Jesus.
Speaking of like people that do like music. Speaking of people that do music reviews and whatnot, I think one good one is it's a white dude. It's a white dude that listens to music with his dad. Have y'all seen that?
No.
He'll it's a white dude, and then his dad is older, and he listens to all kind of shit. And he'll just be like, "Hey, Dad, this is Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City." He'll give him the premise of the album, and they'll listen to the whole thing track by track. And then, obviously, the white dude knows about it, but the dad doesn't.
All right.
So it's cool to get like the dad just kind of gives an unbiased opinion. It's like, oh, I really like how this sounds. Like what he's talking about. Oh, I feel where he's coming from. So it's good to get like a super unbiased opinion of how somebody feels about music that may not even be in their genre. So, damn, I don't even know what it's
what's
called.
their name?
Yeah.
I seen a video of something like that. With it was a older black dad that was like listening to Kendrick Lamar for the first time and all of that shit. I think he listened to Not Like Us. He's like, oh man, he called him a pedophile. That's crazy.
I see
He
my
jamming though.
I used to watch one called Rock Reacts, like these rock stars used to, but it's like, it's one of the things where it's like, I don't think this is your first time hearing some of these songs. So it's kind of like, I can't watch this.
And
no
that's
more.
and that's the thing. So that's why it's cool. Like, obviously, you know, the white dude heard it before, but the dad hasn't. So it's like literally just like his first thing's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of speed through the song because, you know, copyright. And then afterward, they talk about like every song. Let me see if I get the name of it.
You know, it's funny.
But y'all
Imagine
keep
the
going.
wildest like take you had on the podcast, and you clip that, and then like you have your mom or your dad watch it.
Oh no.
How do you think? How do you think?
I think about that shit all the time.
How do you think they'll respond?
I think about that all the time.
Like-
Oh my God.
I think my mom would laugh, but I think my dad would be like, son.
My mom would be like, "Okay, so I was just a horrible mom." So yes,
My mom would say, I don't be lying. I tell the fucking truth. Anything she better be. I could say more.
Oh my
Wanda.
God. Oh my God.
she was like, I can just imagine she watched the clip and be like, "I want Alfredo and crayons now."
Oh, I talk about this shit all the time.
You really used to want Alfredo all the time. I was like, okay, that's strange.
I told you the time I was in Jacksonville with my cousins and shit. and we went to like Olive Garden. It wasn't like Olive Garden or Outback or some shit. It was kids. They like, oh, which I want? Y'all, chicken tenders, hamburgers. I'm looking around like, bitch, I don't want chicken tenders or a hamburger. I want pasta. Like, the fuck? Like, just because I'm out of town don't mean I eat different.
Yeah, I want lasagna, please.
Yeah, I think she might have called my mom and was like, this boy want pasta. Yeah, that's the fuck I want. You want me to eat, right? I don't go get chicken tenders now, bitch. I had a hamburger yesterday. It was actually pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. I had one yesterday.
Had 2 onion rings on that bitch, some bacon. Ooh.
Had what?
I love hamburgers.
Oh,
It's been a hungry ass episode, bro.
The shit is called turning the tables.
Okay.
So if y'all want to check that out, it's pretty cool. Apparently he's been having guests. I ain't see that. Danny Brown was there.
Oh, true.
That's cool.
That's wild.
Danny Brown got both his teeth now. That shit's so crazy.
Yeah.
He looked like a regular fucking person.
You ever watch his podcast?
I see clips. I never watched the whole thing. It kind of reminded me of Hannibal Buress podcast.
Yeah.
Somewhat, yeah.
That's
This shit
funny.
is funny as hell.
Shit funny. He be telling some wild ass stories.
Wish I had wild stories. I don't do drugs. When you
Yeah,
do drugs
that
and
shit
shit, you
yeah.
got good stories.
I mean, y'all stories is wild enough.
He be talking
Yeah, I was
about
gonna say you kind of got.
I want good story. Like, man, one time me and Derek was. I was about to say something.
You about to say something that actually happened.
Yeah.
Danny Brown. He be having like fucking like dick don't work stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be.
Like, it's been never before, bitch. You ain't never been 300 pounds, bitch. Shit insane.
Did anybody get it? I know. Danny was like his sister went to go see Cleo Soul in New York, and she sold out in like 35 seconds, and then sold out more shows after that. And it was like, damn. But everybody was saying like it was an amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody see clips of it?
If you shot out 35 seconds, it was scalpers. But
So-
it was scalpers.
How you know?
35 seconds.
But, you know,
How many seats we talking?
I have no idea.
I mean, even if she sold out in 5 minutes,
Yeah.
scalpers. They got fucking, because that's the only way you can check out that fast. Everybody can't check out that fast.
And
regular
like
people.
that's the new thing to do is like, oh, this is a popular concert, buy them up. It's like fucking sneakers and shit.
Yeah,
Put a little $20, $30 on top each
Yeah,
ticket.
They gonna buy it.
yeah,
But I mean, still sold out.
yeah. But they was talking about some because she's from the UK. Mm-hmm. There's like more. There's a lot of great R&B music coming out of the UK. Like a lot of good artists, and they're saying they should book more UK artists to perform in America, and like do concerts like that or whatever. But like,
I mean, it sound good, but it's like it's a lot of R&B artists in every fucking country.
That's very true.
There's a lot of R&B artists here.
I mean,
Good to get their ass over here.
Was it Bryson Tiller, Summer Walker, and Chris Brown finna go on tour?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm going.
But that's fucking Chris. That's Chris Brown. That's like the biggest ever.
Superstar.
I mean, it's Usher, Chris
biggest.
Brown. Nigga don't pull R. Kelly no more.
Right.
Michael Jackson gone.
Yeah.
y'all ever listen to any UK R&B acts?
You don't. I mean, you wouldn't fucking know.
Yeah.
Because they don't sing with their accent.
Yeah.
So.
It's like the actors. We don't know that they from the UK. To
Like, it's a new girl. Like we said, Cleo Soul. What's a girl named like Sasha Cable? Sasha
Yeah.
Cable.
Oh, she from the UK?
I think she got an accent. Yeah, I don't think she American.
Is,
Yeah,
is
yeah, she ain't fucking
FKA
American.
Twigs from here?
I have no idea.
I swear she from
FKA
the
Twigs may be
UK.
American. I think she's just a little
She just,
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
No,
weird.
she just weird.
Nah, she is. Like she cut her eyebrows off and she was like bald and had like a dread ponytail. And I was like, who is this? Only people from across the water that I've seen that look a little like that when they just be on a red carpet.
Or the nigga from Mortal Kombat.
That's my thing with like UK R&B. Just like, why you not singing in y'all accent?
Goro?
Yeah. The lady, crazy thing, the lady from Mortal Kombat, she was bald head too. With the forearms?
With the oh,
Shiva?
Yeah, she was bald head too.
ain't they like family?
But I like artists I've been listening to for a minute.
Jack Vance. Not Jack Vance.
Children of Zeus.
Something like that. I don't
They
know.
I've heard of them.
they
They
do
were
it
pretty
kind of
good.
sound the singer, the main singer, because it's like a rapper and a singer duo. But the singer, he kind of sounds very similar to like a Raphael Sadiq.
I
that's
pulled
hard.
up a
Yeah.
list. Fucking what's her name? Ella May is from the UK.
Yeah, Ella May is, yeah.
Oh,
She from
yeah,
the
she
UK.
is.
Yeah, she talk at the end of a fucking song. UK stamp.
Yeah, she definitely.
Sasha Keeble is from the UK.
Yes.
But
And what about Naomi Sharon? Is she from the UK?
I don't know what that
see
is.
her on this list.
Oh yeah, she from Toronto.
Georgia Smith.
Oh yeah, how could I forget?
Yeah.
Sampa.
Good old Georgia.
That shit don't be hitting like that. They don't got no fucking Avant. They ain't got no Joe, man.
You're right though.
Yeah, they ain't hitting on Nathaniel, man.
They got a more. When I think of UK R&B, it feels like a neo soul type.
Yeah,
vibe for me.
it don't. Yeah,
Because
It
it's
don't-
like
ain't nobody
It ain't Drew
crying,
Hill
begging for that
sleeping in
girl.
my bed type
Yeah,
the thing about UK R&B is that it doesn't sound. It always sounds like American R&B. So it sounds like I like this sound. I view it as the same way I view
I
like,
think
a lot of
R&B is
K-pop
just an
shit.
American genre.
yeah.
Like it's American made.
Yeah, but
It's like hip hop.
hip hop is too, right?
Yeah.
But you don't rap in an American accent.
I don't think you. I mean,
I heard you can't sing in a UK accent because like the way they pronounce words wouldn't make sense. But I'm saying, I feel like they can have their own sound and not just sound like
regular
R&B. Like we have neo soul. That don't sound like traditional R&B. You know what I mean?
You-
Like same
you-
like the K-pop shit. How they sound like regular R&B songs. That shit's fucking
the closest I
Yeah, that shit's weird
heard
as hell.
someone that is like from the UK that sounds like they're from the UK. That song, On My Sleeve song featuring.
Oh yeah. What's
Like,
it called?
it's like,
You the road, I don't know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he kind of sound like you can kind of hear his
Yeah.
accent on that song. But it was like, I don't know. I guess that's where like the dreaded melodic rap melodic rap conversation come in.
I feel
but-
like Adele's probably the closest, even though she don't really do R&B, but she kind of has the R&B.
Oh yeah, she could
vibe.
definitely do R&B. if
I
she
feel like
wanted
she's
to.
the closest to displaying her accent in her music.
Yeah, and even still, it's slight.
Very slight.
yeah.
Show us where you're from.
Let's get into this top 20 list discussion. So drop the top 20 Tampa, Florida hip hop artists to look out for in 2025. Now I wanted to do 25. However, Instagram only allowed 20 slides.
So that means if you didn't make it, you just didn't make it. You wasn't good enough to make that top 20.
Wow.
That's real shit.
Tyree,
You had to choose.
He made it seem like he was
You
really
had to
about
choose
to
who you
like
didn't put on that motherfucker.
Obvious
So,
fact segment by Tyree.
that means if you didn't make it.
so no, I'm saying so it's really just a top 20.
Yeah.
You can't do 25. Fuck them 5.
Yeah.
Five.
y'all get a chance to look at the list?
Yes, I saw
What
some of
the
them.
fuck?
I saw Taylor Moon was on there, Monet,
My dog Johnny
Jordan,
Champagne on there.
Johnny Champagne.
So
Yeah.
Stupid dumb.
I put a
Five.
disclaimer on there where I put like, based off personal interest, insider info, and like activity over the past 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So and then also too, this list isn't supposed to be like these are the best music making motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just kind of like created a little bit of motion, and like maybe you should kind of keep an eye on them to see what they're gonna do for the rest of 2025. Now they may do some bullshit and be like, well, wasted our time. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of want to just highlight people who look like they may finna, do
Pop out.
may have a cool year. You know what I'm saying? Some people may have a bigger year than others. So like the first person I got on here was got Jordan, right? And I was like, the reason why I wanted to put Jordan there is because he's helping produce for A$AP Rocky's album. And the fact that A$AP Rocky is not going to prison, now we get to see, what's going to happen. Because remember that album was come out last year.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was coming out last year.
You know what I'm saying? And he had the publishing deal that he had signed. So it's kind of like, all right, now we get to see, all right, things going back into motion and kind of see what year he may have. You know what I mean? And I don't know. What are y'all thoughts and opinions on some of the names on the list?
I think it's a good list.
I'm glad Taz
I've
Money
seen
was on there.
Yeah.
I really like his music.
Jaffe on the way on there.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Is there anybody like that you guys would like personally want to add? Like who would you, if we want to add 5 more people, who are 5 more names we should add on the list?
5 more? I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like people that I think would be added, but we said we talked about yesterday. The motherfucker's gonna be dropping music, like Big Brit.
Yeah.
She ain't dropping
In a
music, so it's
minute.
like
I
that'd
think
be
she
cool.
pregnant.
She is.
I be following everybody, so yeah.
I mean you can't rap, so I mean,
But yeah, Cardi B. But people use that as an
I don't give a fuck if you
excuse.
pregnant. Like, bitch.
Not an excuse.
No, it's not an
use-
excuse.
Get your
Not to
big
rap.
belly ass
We
in
ain't
that
say
fucking studio.
You ain't on tour.
Get your ass in the studio. But I get it. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. That's all I got off the top.
I'm trying to think about who I've seen.
I mean, when I looked at that
recently.
list, one of the first people I looked to see if Taz Money was on there.
So I'm gonna just read the list out. All right. So from top to bottom, we got Jordan Patrick, Monet Marlowe, Better Legal Collective, Riley Ilo, Jada, Quay, Jay Brown, K Wells, Gats, Taylor Moon, Jit Faye, Big 290, Natsu, Taz Money, Johnny Champagne, JG, Pusha Preem, K Dank, Mason Monroe, and Pimptress.
I didn't
I
know
wonder-
Mason Monroe still made music.
Me too.
Yeah, so he's been dropping like singles for the past like 2-3 months.
Really?
Like
That's dope.
he been doing like this thing. He been dropping singles. Now he did. I want to say I think it was December He dropped a song with the one Asian girl that's on the Drake and Party Next Door album. He dropped a song with her. Cause I had posted it on like I just posted it on my story, but I added it to like when we did the R&B playlist. I added it to that back, and we haven't updated that shit in months. So I updated that shit. I put that on that back in like November. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen her name, I'm like, damn.
His name looked familiar.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
I would
But,
add Yism to that list.
Yism?
He been kind of active. I've seen him at Shuffle a lot.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of. I guess he probably about to release something, and then plus he has his own visual production company going on.
I've been seeing that shooting music videos and stuff.
Oh, really? That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I've been seeing a lot of people pivot into like shooting, like picking up a camera, like shooting videos.
Nigga, that shit costs. They said, let me do this shit myself. Fuck that bitch.
Get these angles in.
And you say you was fucking with Taz Money.
Yeah, I was working with Taz Money on that.
Because Taz Money was supposed to. I remember Kenna and then was hitting me. I was like, "Yo, Taz Money." They was hitting me up to like do an interview with him with Archive and all this shit. And
Jay got locked up.
he got locked up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So he had like a lot of things set up. He got locked up, and then I think he got released like towards the end of the year last year.
Derailed shit.
Yeah. They, like,
Motherfuckers
changed-
really be going to jail, man.
Yeah, like when it happened, you be like, damn.
That
you
shit crazy.
really-
Because people rap about it. I like when rappers go to jail, though. Because I feel like...
All right. Why you like when they
right.
go to jail, man?
No, I'm saying I don't like when rappers rap about shit that you go to jail for and you don't go to jail ever. Motherfucker, I don't think you the best criminal that fucking exists. You just not getting arrested. So when you rap about illegal shit and you get arrested for it, it just brings some what's the word?
Light to the situation.
Authenticity to it. Yeah. It feels okay. Now I don't want to see you go to jail for fucking ever. I want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't got that Yellow Breezy.
Oh yeah,
That
we
motherfucker's in
don't.
jail. The boy's gone.
No, did y'all see the video that apparently like a highway camera
the MO3
caught?
shit? Yeah.
They gave him he's out on bond. He's out on bond.
Really?
His
I thought they lowered it.
his grandma spoke,
I seen that.
and they lowered his bond from $2 million to
Shout out
750K.
grandmas.
That's funny.
So-
They said
Grandma's got
they
that
asked
real
how much money
love.
his mom got, and she was like, "Why don't you ask her that? The fuck you asking me for?" Like,
Yeah.
Grandma was on some stern shit.
He said, grandma still on business, man.
Yeah. Big U got arrested. Don't really know about it.
The Big U whole
Excuse me.
wasn't it like a RICO case? Or
Big,
something?
Yeah, it's a Rico
the
case
whole
on
Rolling 60s got
The
arrested.
Rolling 60s.
Yeah.
Didn't I see something about Meek Mill getting kidnapped?
That was like part of like.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
I seen something.
Meek Mill can't catch a break.
Don't know if it's true, but I seen that Nipsey Hussle signed a deal to Big U's label in 2009, a 10-year deal.
10-year deal, yeah.
10-year deal, and the deal was about to be up, and they wasn't seeing eye to eye, and that's like part of the reason
Oh, yeah.
Why he got murdered?
why he got killed.
That's what they're speculating. That's the theory.
I seen that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he wasn't about to sign. Like, he was blowing up. He wasn't about to sign.
Yeah.
He was about to sign to a major probably if he could.
Or I think he would have stayed independent.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Maybe. Yeah, probably say independent distribution.
Yeah.
But back to this list. So who you left off that motherfucker? No.
So I was looking. All right. So in the comments, right?
Oh yeah. So people did
Oh, people
anybody
put it,
were
they got in the
upset?
comments and like, hey,
Oh yeah.
Were people upset? Damn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forget people hate lists.
So the number one name I kept seeing
5%? Okay.
in the list was Phenom.
Okay. I haven't. The
Now,
first time
Phenom-
I seen Phenom was at that Prison Fest.
Crazy thing is, I was considering him, right? Because I did think about him or whatever. Because I went to the show, I didn't listen to his music as much as I listened to other people's music, but I did give his, listen to his music. I follow him,
Yeah.
and I check out his content. Like he has been kind of like
Consistent.
pretty been moving or whatever. But let's just say if it was a full 25, he would have been listed on there. But again, I would say when it comes to personal interest, it just wasn't really that high on my list for me, right? But he is somebody that has been kind of like, doing this thing lately.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like his content, his videos is like, he did like a really dope like video where he had like this like cut out paper image thing or whatever. So that shit was cool. I'm pretty sure, I didn't see this on here, but like it's a lot of other artists, like even fucking Sammy Hughes. Sammy Hughes has been like doing this thing, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Is it who?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I don't
but
think
they're like a.
So the thing with Paula Jones,
rock band?
I was trying to go specifically on
For-
like hip hop, like
I would say
rappers,
Paula
and I don't know if
Jones.
Paula Jones ever makes like hip hop music. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they've.
But it
I
was-
haven't heard the rap.
Huh?
What? Pilot Jones?
That's what it's had to close, right?
No,
No.
nah.
I'm thinking about Proper Jones.
Proper Jones. That's what you think about. Yeah. Because I was gonna do like wanted to do like all artists. Because at first I had like R&B artists and shit like that. So like Adia and or whoever.
okay.
But then I was like, nah, I wanted to focus primarily on like hip hop, like rappers. Because at first it was going to be just a Florida thing. I was going to include like some Orlando artists and things of that nature. But I'm like, let me just do Tampa. And look, quiet as kept. Me, fucking QC Media, and fucking Creative Loafing was supposed to come together and like make a list or whatever. But we just kind of like never got a chance to like figure that out. So I was like, fuck it. I don't do the list, right? And then you got fucking, you got Ace,
I was
who's
gonna
been
say,
releasing
Ace is sitting
singles
right here.
and stuff, right? But I'm just like, all right, it's gonna look like bias,
Yeah, it
right?
will.
But then some of the people on the list look like bias anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, if I had 5 more people, I think it was like only 2 people did like, because I put on there in the caption, list 5 people that you think should be on this list, like should fill out the 25. Shout out to C. Davis Fly, who does Grow House.
Okay.
He put, hold on, let me find it. Damn, can you search goddamn comments? There's like goddamn comments on here.
Yeah, that shit got 55 comments.
It do? Damn.
And fuck it, 15 of them was like, Phenom.
Yeah, bro. I was like, all right, bro.
He probably DM like, hey, go on this post.
All right, so C. Davis Fly, he said he put JXY Coachman.
Okay, but he just like.
Y'all know who that is? Jay
I think
Coachman?
Jay Coachman's a painter, but like I seen him at that's probably why he put him on there because he was at the.
Oh,
rap,
he was the one that did the
rap slam poetry
the rap slam.
thing. Yes, and he painted Lil Wayne.
The funny Lil Wayne painting.
The one we
That was funny.
Yeah.
Outlandish Poet, which I think
I've seen Outlandish.
Outlandish
before.
is cool. I think he has a weird voice, but I think it works to his benefit.
Okay.
But he has that one song with Taylor Moon that I like.
Oh, that you like? Oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Outlandish. But I just saw him last night at the Banana Records event with Chainhoff podcast.
Oh, how was that?
It was cool. He put Lee Kenobi. Y'all know who Lee Kenobi is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah.
Them shuffle people. They all really go like every week faithfully.
Yeah. And then he put two people that I did think about, which was Sonny Fritz.
Oh,
I thought about Sonny Fritz
that would have been a good pick.
and Caleb Music.
Don't know Caleb Music.
Caleb Music, he's you may have seen him perform alongside like Pusha Preem at a time, whatever. But this
You said K-Love or Caleb?
Caleb.
Or Caleb.
Nope.
How's that A&R job going? But,
It's fine.
but these are people that I consider. But then it's like I start thinking about the last 3 months. I'm like, okay, like
Have they been active?
they've been active because Caleb hit me up all the time, be like, "Yo, bro, come to the studio." Da, da, da. I just like, bro, I can't come to the same
But
people.
has he dropped like an album recently?
The thing is, some people didn't drop albums, but like one of the things I will say is that like there's some people I put on this list because like I put insider info, right? So like I've tell people, and I've had discussions with y'all that like I sometimes have a difficulty of booking people for like Tampa Beat Weekend, right? Or just shows because I don't want to put people on a show that hasn't dropped music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or a good considerable amount of music. I don't want to put my homie on that ain't dropped in 3 years because I got to convince this random person to spend $20 to see this nigga who ain't dropped music in years. So then it's like, all right, let me kind of be on the other side and help people put their music out, right? Which led into management, which led into the Beats and Chill recordings. So now I'm on like both sides. So now like I put Jada on here, right? Jada has an album coming out with Beaumont, and that shit sounds amazing. Like, and I've heard of Jada music before, and Jada's cool, he can rap, but I've never heard his music sound that good with the shit he got with Beaumont. But I know that's coming down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? And that shit sounds like great. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like, you know, it's things like that. And then like another person I think, a person I put on here where it's like, I like people to like kind of take me seriously when I hit them up about certain shit. So like K-Dank, right? I don't know if y'all know who K-Dank is, but if you remember Purple Heart Vibes, we had Spirit Gaze perform. Spirit Gaze, she dates K-Dank, but they collaborate a lot. K-Dank produces a lot of her music, right? But K-Dank also raps, right? And I think she actually she performed at Prison Fest. Yeah. I think she just performed before I got there, but
girl producer, that's fire.
Is that what?
I said girl producer.
Right. And her beats are, and the thing is she does produce on quite a few other artists' like stuff. It's just that you don't really, you don't really see the name like that or whatever, but she produces on a lot of other people's stuff. And she approached me at Prison Fest.
I remember that. And
she was just like, yo, man, like I respect like beats and shit, like me and, you know, she was talking about Spirit Gaze, like we talk about y'all platform a lot. We just think that we respect you guys' platform a lot. And we just want to know how can we, you know, get our music to be heard or get feedback and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like send me a DM, like within the next week, send me a DM of some music or whatever, right? She ain't do it. And she ain't do it. I was just like,
okay,
bro, like same, like, you know, I point that out because like I think it's a lost art in like one-on-one interaction with creators. Motherfuckers just want to send a DM and like you could tell it's like a copy and paste DM that they send to everybody.
Fun thing, I don't open them motherfuckers.
I hate
I don't give a fuck who you are. If you send me a DM and look like, hey, I just released this new project, check this song out. Not open. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah.
Don't send me no copy. You better put like, hey Tyree, but put some of this motherfucker.
Specific,
yo, big
personal.
bro, boss man, da 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 da. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like it's not. I respect the more vulnerable you came and approached me type shit, because it takes a lot to just go and speak to somebody, let alone somebody you probably don't talk to all the time or whatever. And then you kind of like, I guess, selling yourself, but just like, yo, man, I just, you know, it's a humbling experience and all that. So I respect that, and I want more artists to do that, not just to me, but just like across the board with anybody.
You got to know who to blanket statement and who to just be real with.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
That blanket statement shit probably doesn't work. You probably get seen, but it probably just, they ain't gonna listen to your shit for real.
No.
So I reached out. It was like, yo, I told you to send me some music, bro. Like, I told you to send me some music. And she's like, oh, my fault. Da, 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 da. Cause she probably thought I was just bullshit and probably just like, yeah, send me some music. I didn't think ain't gonna pay attention. He want me to DM him or whatever. Like, no, I want you to actually DM. So she sent me like 5 joints. And I was like, oh, okay, this is good. And then she produced it and all of that. She's rapping on it. I'm like, oh, this is dope or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and I put her on that list to kind of just be like I actually pay attention and I stand behind like what I say or whatever. Just to kind of be like, you know, and if that is an opportunity where, you know, she may get it, you know, it got picked like archive reposted it or whatever, right? And I'm pretty sure she's like, okay, like, damn, I appreciate that look, right? Anybody else could have got that look or whatever. But it was just a thing that I wanted to kind of be like, yo, like, I don't I take that seriously, or I want to put respect on that of what you did. You know what I'm saying? And like to encourage more artists to like do things like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, not a lot of people do what they say though.
Yeah.
Like what you was talking about.
Yeah.
You're genuine in it because you love it. You love the art, the artistry, artists and their music. You like all of that shit. You appreciate that shit and you really want to hear it. But for every one of you, there might be 10 other people that are like, yeah, man, all right, man. And they just do the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same way you reached out to her and was like, no, I'm really serious about this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Other people don't.
You know, and like I said, she's been supporting for me. Every time she sees me, she's like, yo, this is a dope event, bro. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, whether it's 10 Beat Weekend, Sermons Fest, whatever. She usually comes out to a lot of the events or whatever. And she kind of, you know, shows love. And like I said, that was the first time she was just like very serious and telling me about her music. And but like I said, that was just like maybe like one example. But like, again, the list is for people to kind of push people to like, even if it's just one motherfucker on that list that you see on there, you're like, oh, this, I ain't never heard of this dude before. I fuck with this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt like it was a good crop of artists from like different styles and areas of Tampa.
Definitely was.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just like, even if I got one person to find out about somebody that they never heard about, that was
That's
like
the
mission.
goal. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I did post on the story that I was doing a producer one. I was gonna drop like today, but I don't know if I'm gonna probably wait on that. The producer one, they gonna probably grill the fuck out my ass.
It's a lot of producers.
Hell
Yeah.
A lot more producing than it is
And you just went to
rapping.
that producer thing.
They already don't have the platforms that showcase like that. So then being a platform that does showcase it, it's like, damn, bro, get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? But I just
Do a
like,
part 1 and a part 2.
but I would say I want more local artists to send us your music, like DM us. I usually run the platform. Sometimes Raul may be in it. I don't know if Raul is going to necessarily listen to it, but
Oh,
hell,
listen.
send
I
it to-
always need new music to
send
play.
it. You can just reach out to my personal page, but like send me music. I try my best to listen to it. I'm definitely not finna be just giving feedback just because you send it, but I'll definitely listen to it.
Yeah.
And you never know if I may share it or post it or do a list or bring it up on the pod or whatever. But I want more people to drop music, bro. People not dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter
So
of
I
fact,
do-
that list came right on time because one of my homeboys from Puerto Rico hit me up and he was like, you heard this song? He sent me some old ass like Rick Ross song or whatever. And he goes, man, I just need some shit with a Florida vibe. Like, what you got for me?
Yeah.
So immediately I thought about like Jordan, Scott, and them. And then I was like, wait, this nigga dropped the list. So I just kind of went through, like, oh yeah, Taz Money. So I just kind of went through my like Spotify and picked songs from people I knew or whatever. So I like, it came at the right time. So yeah, you never know.
I don't know.
Sherelle on that list too.
You said who?
Sherelle.
Because I thought it was Tampa though.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, that's all right.
Out of the people on the list, who has the most like Tampa sounding music? Like it sounds like Jitfe was on there. He got
Jitfe,
Yeah.
Pimptress,
Taz Money.
maybe Taz Money and Big 290. It don't necessarily sound like Tampa. They just sound like street niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
Street niggas from Tampa though.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
the slang.
But Jitfe and Pimptress, I would say. I do think that I do put people on there for like, I just like the whole albums in high regards to like to what people present, because a lot of people are dropping singles, and then some of these singles is dope. Some shit is like, oh, it's okay, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But some shit is dope, and they are showing like cool displays of talent, you know what I'm saying? Again, Ace has been dropping music like every month, you know what I'm saying? And like, I remember the first time I think Ace performed at Shuffle like 2 years ago, and this nigga was singing. I was like, nigga, you sing, bitch? Thought you just rap, nigga. The
You
fuck?
sing that?
You know what I'm saying? But it was cool, and it was like, it wasn't like he could just like hold a tune in the studio. Like he was like, he did shit live. I was like, oh, okay.
That's how I felt when I saw Guy for the first time at the beat battle.
Man, fuck guy.
Damn, damn, what the fuck? But
Shot guys, man.
he came out there singing, and that blew my
Yeah, I
fucking
wasn't
mind. I was like,
expecting that.
what?
I know you produce.
Yeah, that's what I knew
But
him
that
for.
was like to me, that was his breakout moment.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I was like, we know you produce, we know you make good music, but he got up there singing, and then like it sounded really good, and he was singing over his own track. Everybody in the audience was like, "What is this white boy singing?" Like that shit.
Little
That was his
Robin
breakout moment for me. So after that, I just saw him doing a lot more stuff, and then he had his little showcase to just kind of put
Then he
the cherry
did
on
Scott's
top of the sundae.
album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites on there though, I like Big 290, man. He's one of the newest artists that I started listening to. He just I'm real big on voices. You know what I'm saying? He just got the cool like street rap voice, bro. And he did like I think he did like a Jeezy beat or some shit.
That's hard.
This shit's hard, so yeah.
I see
would've
Nino
loved to make
Breeze
a-
was on the radar.
So who?
Nino Breeze
Oh, he was? Yeah.
How much does that cost, you think?
to be on the
I
radar.
think he's probably about like 5.
5 bands on radar?
I don't think 5 bands. I think like 500.
500.
Yeah.
We get a lot of motherfuckers
To get
there.
on?
Yeah.
And some of the motherfuckers
Yeah.
don't get no views.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. I feel like they're dropping something every day.
Oh, well, he need it.
Yeah.
What song he did? I'm type of nigga.
I'm a type of nigga.
Only part I know.
Only part I know.
Shout out to Nino Breeze.
Nino Breeze.
That's
I remember hearing about Nino Breeze years ago, and then I was like, next thing I heard, Nino Breeze is in prison. I'm like, oh shit.
You know, fun fact is that Nino Breeze and Fabo
Yeah.
were under the same management.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
That's Jada.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I was like,
There you go, man.
that's actually how I met Fabo, was through Nino Breeze. At the time, they management. I think I was doing music, and they management hit me up about a show they was trying to do in Miami, and he showed me Fabo's music. And he was rapping, but he was singing on the hook. I didn't know he was singing on the hook. I just
Okay.
saw him rapping on the verses. I was like, oh, who's singing on the hook? Oh, it's him. I was like, oh, I didn't know that nigga was singing.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. But that was all like connected, all from St. Pete. So
It's hard, man.
yeah, I would like to do a like a women's rap list, but it's just like I don't think it's enough. It's not enough that I personally like. I would say
Yeah.
definitely a lot of women that rap, but I don't know. Maybe you can
It's not an. I don't.
come up with one
I
or
don't know.
something.
I got 4.
Well, you can make a list, but you don't. The thing is, you want a list that have
You want
some
a
type
list-
of merit.
yeah.
I don't just have a list of
You
just
don't want
women.
to
Just
be
have
like,
a
hey,
list
they
of
all
women.
rap. Pick what you want. No, you want to like, if they pick something, it'd be good.
Because
Credible.
it's in your name. You're like, oh, I listened to this girl, but she wasn't good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm
So-
saying if you don't
No,
have just
no,
20
that's-
people. Just have
no.
20 people. Like, oh yeah, she on the list, but we actually don't like any
I
of
know
these
I'm
songs.
finna pick somebody from that. It don't matter. Anybody can go to that list, and from those 20 people, they gonna
Get
hear
some
some good
good-
music.
yeah.
If somebody like Monet, if you click a Monet song randomly, it's probably gonna be a pretty good song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just like,
Yeah.
That's the thing with Monet too. I think to me Monet is probably one of the best artists that's presenting. Like every time I see Monet, she's gotten better.
Yeah.
Every time. No
Nah,
matter.
yeah, for real.
Every time I see her, she's gotten better.
I
Her
like that she's being real active. I've been seeing her outside a lot more.
beat
too.
selection, songwriting, the way she's performing on the record.
Voice
Like don't get her
control.
like yeah, bro. Her
Every
writing,
time I've seen Hood Baby live, it gets
a
better.
hood
her
baby.
content is good. Like it rivals other good content makers as well. And I'm just like,
I told her at Tampa Beat Weekend, I was like, you've been
Yeah.
like working
That
on how
mic was
you're
on.
harmonizing,
Bruh.
And then she was like, yeah, I've been really trying to practice. I was like, I can see it. Whatever you're doing, just keep it going.
even some of the songs. She got a song called "It Was Me" and like
It would. That shit fire.
that shit crazy, bro.
that shit hard, boy.
That shit
I was
is
like, damn,
so
that
good.
shit is.
I seen her perform that live at Prison
was
Fest.
me.
That's what got me. I was like, damn, she was singing that shit.
So how you come up with that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like when, like you know what I mean? Like when you come up with some shit like that, it's like okay, like it forces you to kind of like pay attention. So
Absolutely.
Especially
I'm definitely
the
looking
progression.
forward to see what she does. I think another person I want to share. What's her name? It's a dude got the name of
no, you like your dudes.
he rap about having sex with boys and hip hop. That's frowned upon.
Y'all follow Lil Nas X new music?
Who?
Lil Nas X, he been dropping music.
Oh yeah, I seen
He
that.
dropped it. It was a video I seen. He had a white background.
Yeah.
That shit was jamming.
He rapping.
That shit was jamming.
He rap.
It's this artist. He goes by K Wells.
I've heard that.
I've heard it. Yeah,
He's pretty good. He can rap his
From
ass
Tampa?
off.
he from here.
He's from Tampa, but he's just like one of those artists that go to New York. He's still in Tampa, but he just goes to New York. He probably kind of got like some like little deal thing or whatever. But
Yeah, the boy you had not on the list.
yeah, Natsu was on there as well.
Oh, okay.
Natsu is he's like a special case. Like he is very
Oh yeah, well on machine
talented.
too. Yeah, he know.
in like outside of music. Like he produces, raps, and like a hell of a content creator, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he can
that
make
nigga
some
is
good content.
crazy. Does animation work, all types of shit.
Big bag.
So, but yeah,
People
check out
gotta blow up over there,
K Wells or Wells. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name correctly, but check him out. He has an on the radar performance as well. But yeah. Any other comments?
R.I.P. Young Scooter.
He was killed by police, right?
Well,
Well,
that's
no.
what came out initially. And then the next thing I seen is he died from a wound he sustained trying to jump over a fence.
Yeah.
So could have punctured his
Artery.
artery.
What's Young Scooter's biggest song? Why do I know Young Scooter?
Columbia.
He's with Free Band Gang.
I could make cocaine.
Oh.
I just fell in love
Yeah.
with a Cuban.
Oh, okay.
Free Band Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
R.I.P. Scooter.
Getting a shit out with police is crazy.
yeah, what?
Getting a shootout with police is crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why do you think you're gonna win? Like, nobody's gonna come and help you.
We got
people, no, people are definitely
Why
gonna
do
come
you
and help
think
the fucking
you gonna
police
win?
stop you.
That's like
No, it's like
it's like an army. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
it's like
like-
you trying to fuck around with the army. They have more guns.
And like you ever,
and shit.
you ever get into a situation with someone, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, and they say, "You in what army?" You don't do that with the fucking police.
The Atlanta police.
Because they will come
Pivot
and
from rest in peace, Young Scooter to why do you think you're gonna win against the police?
was his birthday.
Yeah, it was his birthday yesterday.
Shit.
But sometimes people get you on a bad day. Sometimes the bitch be like, "You know what? I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot one of you
It's gonna
motherfuckers
be
today."
the name
bitch."
of the pod. You in what army?
Hey man, rest in peace, Young Scooter, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Shootout with the police is wild.
I did that on Grand Theft Auto. Even
Immediately-
that, I feel
immediately
like I
3-4
shouldn't be doing
stars.
this.
Yeah.
I shoot the police on Grand Theft Auto. I get in the car and I run, bitch. I'm getting in the helicopter. I'm putting cheat codes. Help me evade these motherfuckers,
The shit you
please.
at you jumping up and down and shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
But yeah, I think that's all we got, man. Anybody is that it?
What happens in the next 2 weeks that we should make a prediction on now? Anything coming up? Oh, I ain't been watching.
I ain't gonna be
basketball.
here. So
Where you going?
Where you going?
I'm in Chicago.
Sorry, I'm killing myself.
Never kill yourself.
Fuck. I ain't gonna be here.
Never.
So you're not gonna be here for the next episode?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
Fuck y'all. No. I'm gonna miss y'all. Kind of, sort of.
We're gonna get a replacement. Choose your replacement for this next
You want to
episode.
make any?
Jada.
Want to make any suggestions?
See, if I just choose Jada, I'm not getting replaced.
Well,
Damn.
rather you choose.
I'm not trying to good replacement.
I'm gonna be in
Get
front
a
of the camera. I'm
reporter
gonna
in
get
this
that motherfucker.
bitch.
Put you back in.
That's like me asking
Put your
Ari to come. Not Ari. What's her name? Ariana to come
Grande?
take my space. Grande. No, from Archive.
Oh, Adriana.
Adriana. Oh.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Ariana
Yeah,
is-
if I ask Adriana to take my place, y'all would keep her.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She got skills.
Shout out to Adriana. I don't know if she got podcast skills, or she probably would do a podcast. You know.
Shout out to Adriana though. For Adriana.
Yeah.
Me too.
Curry.
Oh, that's him. Is Kerr.
Man, thank you guys for tuning in to the Beats and Chill podcast, episode 148. Till next time, we out. Peace.